Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing a full tutorial on this makeup look right here. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look and what products I use, then just keep watching. Let's start with some eyes. We're gonna zoom in. And I think for today, I am going to be doing a like purpley brown look. I don't really know what we're gonna do. I have a couple palettes, a couple Anastasia palettes, a Natasha Denona palette, an e.l.f. palette, and a Marc Jacobs palette. So let's just see what we can whip up. Oh my gosh. I just pulled my concealer out and went like that to clean off the excess and the whole tip just fell off. So I'll be back. I have never had that happen. That was crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. Please don't break on me. This is kind of old, so I'm like, don't know what I'm getting into with this one because I normally use the ColourPop one. Anyway, I'm using this to prime my eyes, and we'll use it if I end up doing like a cut crease or anything. And I just want to use something that's like close to my skin tone, not super full coverage, but just something that's gonna give a nice even base. And we're just blending that out with a beauty blender to get a nice blank canvas. You can see like compared to my face, which it's very warm in here, so try to make it through this. I might need to turn the fan on in my room, but yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go in with a nice fluffy brush, and I do have a little bit of product on these. My goal for this weekend is to clean my brushes, and I haven't gotten to that yet, but so make it a little more color payoff than originally anticipated, just because there's some leftover eyeshadow. So I'm just taking a nice lid color. It is called Base, appropriately named, and going from like the crease up to blend that out. Then I'm gonna go into this e.l.f. palette, and there is like this taupey, like with a hint of purpley pink in it. And we're just gonna put that on as well, and not going quite all the way up to the eyebrow, but just gonna blend that out. Okay, now I'm gonna go into like a tan base. I'm just trying to figure out which color I like the most. And I think I'm gonna go into Incense right there and use that. I think that's the lightest out of all my options. And I'm just gonna blend that into like the crease and upper crease area and blend it out on the outer edge here a little bit. Okay, so next I'm going to go into the Natasha Denona palette and pick up this one, which is a little more neutral. And we're just gonna do the same thing. Okay, so next I'm gonna pick up a purple. I'm gonna go into Semsa from the Amrezy palette. And I'm gonna grab a brush that's a little bit smaller but still fluffy and pick that up. I'm gonna concentrate this more in the crease area and more on like the 3/4. We're gonna kind of leave the inside quarter blank. And I'm gonna really just like cross my fingers and hope that this ends up not looking like a black eye. Because I didn't really go into this with a plan. So we will just see what we end up with, right? And I think I'm gonna flick this up just a little bit so we can make like a little bit of like a sultry, like not cat eye, but a little more sultry moment here. And we'll clean all this up once we have everything all blended out, so don't worry. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the color next to it, OG, that tan color, just to add some more warmth back in and a little more brown. I'm gonna go into the Natasha Denona palette, and I'm gonna switch to a smaller blending brush and pick up these two purples together and focus them like on the outer V and like lash line area. I'm just connecting those these colors with the crease colors, that purple and brown. All right, where do we want to go from here? So I'm wearing like a tan, like a neutral tan top and gray pants, hopefully. I don't know if they'll fit. I have to try them on. So like it's gonna be neutral palette, so I can kind of go with whatever. I think the purple in here is too blue, so we're gonna close that guy up. I'm gonna do just a couple swatches on my hand here to see. I think that's too purple. I don't know. Maybe I won't even do a purple shimmer. I don't even know. However, this one's kind of nice. This one's kind of nice right here. It has like pink in it, but also purple. Then we have this one, which is darker. What do we think here? I think the bottom one is out. I think I like the middle one the best. And we could definitely do a little bit of this one on the outer edge if I wanted. Kind of want to do like a smoky liner, but I don't really know what I have. And I always feel like when I do a cat eye, like it looks terrible. But since we're doing this first and I can clean it up, I think I can make it work a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some of the shimmer. We're just gonna make a decision here. I mean, I think that was the best decision. I think that's the most complimentary of those three options. And this is Cupcake right here from the Anastasia Amrezy palette. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back over those matte shades and darken them up a little bit, like the purple on the lower lash line. So I do have a black in this Marc Jacobs palette that we haven't used yet. So I'm gonna go in there with a pencil brush and just pick up some black to stamp along the lash line here on the outer half of the eye. We're gonna do just like a tiny little wing here with whatever's left on the brush. And then we're gonna just blend that top out. Okay. Don't worry about all that. We're gonna clean all this up. You always want to step back and take a look and make sure that things are symmetrical, because they are not right now. So we gotta fix that. All right, I think we're looking pretty good. I am going to clean this up and then we'll do some complexion and make this look more like a look. And then we'll finish the eyes at the end. Leo figured out that I was filming and had to come up. Didn't you, buddy? Yep, so Okay, I just cleaned that up with a makeup wipe. Looks so much better, right? Okay. For face, nothing in my routine has changed in like years. I don't know, a few things have. But for the base, I am mixing together Smashbox Primerizer and NARS Radiance Primer. I mix them together and we put that all over the face. Get that added hydration and glow. Okay. So then I go in with my Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. Extremely full coverage for those of you that are looking for full coverage without a cakey finish and like thick. Nope. It's nice and thin, extremely full coverage. And we're mixing that with CC cream just to give it a little more glow. I would say the Jouer is a matte to natural finish on its own, but when you mix it with the CC cream, one, you get the added sunscreen, which I always wear sunscreen every day anyway, but you get the added sunscreen plus just a little bit of a different tone plus the luminosity that comes with it. And I just use the regular formula. So I am just going to mix this all together with my beauty blender. A damp beauty blender is what we are applying this with. And just be really careful around your eyes. And then I always mix this together on a palette and I keep the extra for the end just in case I am need to do like some neck touch-ups, or if by chance, like, you know, I mess up eyeshadow or something, I can go back in at the end and touch it up. Then I'm going in with Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. And we're just putting a little bit of that under the eyes, on the high points of the nose, in the nasal crease there. And then we're just going to do like a little highlight on the chin and forehead area. And we're going to blend out all the outer stuff. We're going to leave the nose because we're going to blend that with our contour. And then for our contour, I just got this in the Ulta sale. This is the Nude Stick Nudies Matte Bronzing color in Bondi Bay. And we are just going to contour with this. And this color is kind of like my perfect like pale girl color for contour. So it's definitely more for when I'm on the fair side. Oh. And then same, just blend that out with my beauty blender, and then I'm gonna blend my nose out at the same time as the contour. And then for blush, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Putty Blush in Tahiti. Okay, my camera overheated because, like I said, it's very warm up here. So I turned the fan on. I apologize for any background noise. And I changed the battery, so hopefully we'll be able to have it be cooled down enough. Okay, so I was saying that I wanted to do just a pinky feminine blush because the eyes are very bold today. So we just want to kind of balance things out a little bit. So now I'm gonna set my under eyes. I'm using the Visart powder mixed with Beauty Bakery. I just put them in the lid, mix them together because I am very fair right now. And the Beauty Bakery has a little bit of like a tan yellow shade to it. And the Visor is very like white. So by mixing those two, I get more of an appropriate powder, translucent powder. So I am going to do a little bit of a nose bake just because I do. Oh, we have the tiny kitty now. I do want this to last all evening. Like we're going out to dinner at like 7:30. Oh, I guess it's already 6:30. Wow, I should probably hurry up. Good thing we don't have a reservation. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do just a little bit of a nose bake there, but otherwise we are going to wipe the rest off here in just a second. So I am setting the rest of my face with Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. We're almost at the end of this one, but I have enough to do like the rest of my face. And I do need to order another one of these because I do have two other ones, but they're both in the shade 2. And right now I need shade 1, which I am going on vacation in a couple of weeks. So I will get a little bit of a tan then, but I'm gonna need this to last me till then. So I'm just getting that powder out from under the eye. So I don't get too bright under the eyes. Just gonna take another brush here. Just make sure that's wiped away from there. And that we're just setting the nose there. Oh, we have Leo. Zoe, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Hi, come here. So if you guys remember Zoe from my other videos, she is so much bigger now. She's just as cute, but she's so big now. She's been napping all day, haven't you? My big baby. So, okay, anyway, back to the makeup. That's why we're here. I just dropped the lid of that because it's been broken for like a year. Going in with Marc Jacobs, sad to say, discontinued powder. Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega Bronzer. These were one of the best makeup products that Marc Jacobs ever put out, and I don't know, they like made them limited edition, but then they kept making them, but now they're gone. Like, I don't know why you did that to us, but I am grateful that they're so large because it's literally lasted me years. And like, I use this almost every day. Like, that is not an exaggeration to say that I use this product almost daily. Okay, hopefully this is not too much contour by the time we wipe that off. If it is, we'll just have to do a lot of blending. Okay, while we were waiting for the camera to cool down, I did decide that I am going to wear lashes. So these are old ones that I've had in my drawer, but these used to be one of my favorite styles, and this is the Ardell Natural in 174. Just a very natural lash, but like your lash, but like way, way better, you know? So I'm gonna go in with the KVD Tattoo Liner. I'm doing a very thin line on the lash line. And then I'm actually gonna do my brows first. So let's do the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. We're gonna comb these up, and I don't know if you guys have ever had a brow lamination, but I went and did that like, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and I liked it at first, but then the brow hairs started to go like all different directions and they would like set that way, and I was like, whoa, we cannot have that. So I have just been like fighting them. There's like the solution is still in it. Like I can feel it. But I'm able to do my brows a little bit better. Anyway, I've been fighting it for like a few weeks. And I'm hoping by like, I don't know, probably like a week and a half from now that it'll all be gone, because I do want to redo my brows, like tint and wax them before this trip. And I definitely want that stuff to be gone when I leave, because I'm in a wedding and I just want them to do what I want them to do. So fingers crossed for me on that one. But I think I did time it well enough, because I wanted to time it so that way if I liked it, I could get another one before I went. They're just not for me. I don't know. I think I just do my makeup too often to like something like that. I don't know. They're just not for me. At first I really liked it though, so I don't know. Okay, next we are going to set my brows down, but anyway, my point is they look a little crazy right now, but we're working on them, okay? Set them down with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Okay, and I'm gonna wipe away this bake quick. Yeah, looks good. Snatched, but not crazy snatched, you know? Okay, and then I'm just checking my eyes real quick one more time. I think I'll just go in with one of these blending brushes and just go across the top real quick. Just because this will be harder to do once we have lashes on. Ow! Just had a cat jump in my lap with claws. So we're gonna just blend this harsh line a little bit. Nothing crazy, I'm just using the product that's on the brush. Okay, and then once I get my lashes on, I'm going to do the lower lash line and lips, and then we'll be done. So we're gonna curl them real quick. And I'm just gonna go in with a really thin coat of the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Mascara. This is what I use on my lower lashes. It does a really good job of just coating all the hairs individually and separating them. And that's a really good mascara to use for when you're gonna put lashes on, because you don't want it to really thicken the lashes at all, because you want them to blend with the lashes you're gonna put on. So we're just gonna do this real nice light coat over all the lashes. And I have to say that my natural lashes are looking quite good these days. Toot toot. Like, cheers to consistency with a lash serum, for real. I've tried a lot of lash serums, and they all the ones I've tried work well with consistency, but I haven't really had one where I'm like, oh my gosh, you need to run out and buy this because this made my lashes like a billion miles long. So I'm still on the hunt for that. So if anybody has that, Please share your secrets with me. Because that is my end goal. And I'm consistent with it because I've always wanted long lashes. And it just doesn't happen for me. Okay, I am going to apply these off camera so that my camera doesn't overheat having you guys watch me try to put these on. I'm gonna apply them with the House of Lashes lash adhesive. I get the white one because then I can see where I put the glue. And then I also use this Tardis lash applicator so I can squeeze them together with my natural lash when I have them applied, and a tweezers. And I will say, if you're wearing lashes, this is like one of the best tools out there. So it doesn't have to be the one by Tarte. Any of them will do, but I find the metal is better. And the thing is, you want to like use it and then wipe whatever glue you get on there off before you clamp again, because if there's glue on there, it can stick to it and like rip your lash right off. So all your hard work will go down the drain. So definitely wipe in between your squeezes. So I only have one lash on, but I just have to show you guys. This is with the lash and this is without. Like you can hardly tell. I mean, you can tell like when I turn to the side, I'm sure, like the difference, but my lashes are doing so well. Okay, gonna put the other one on. All right, we have our lashes on. I am going in my lower waterline with the Flower Beauty, what are you called? Forever Wear Longwear eyeliner. Put that in the waterline halfway over. And then I'm gonna go back into that Natasha Denona palette with just a little pencil brush. And I'm gonna pick up the tan shade, that light brown shade first. And we're gonna drag that all the way across the under eye lash line area. We're gonna bring it down a little bit because you can see we are quite smoky up here and then it's quite bright. So we're just gonna bring that down a good amount, blend it up to the tail. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the slightly brighter purple, this one, and keep that closer to the lash line. We'll blend that out probably about 3/4 of the way. It's looking pretty good. Any fallout that you may have, take a duo fiber brush like this one and just sweep up and away. Okay, and there's cat hair on that, so now I just have cat hair instead of fallout. And then I'm gonna go in with that MAC Extended Play Giga Black Mascara on our lower lashes to finish the eyes off. I'm gonna take a step back at the end to see if I want to do like an inner corner highlight, but I don't think I do, so we are close to done. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so for lips, we're gonna try this out. I'm not quite sure if it's gonna work, but I have the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Totally Taupe. We're gonna line our lips. We're gonna do kind of a flat line. By that I mean I'm holding the pencil more flat rather than like this. So it's going to give us more of a pronounced line right at the outer edge and then kind of just ombre in. So it's gonna blend in a little more. And we're not gonna overline at all, and I'm not gonna do the big full like round lip. But I am going to kind of connect these Cupid's bows so that there's just a tiny dip, not as much of a pronounced dip. Okay. We're gonna blend that a little bit because this is a creamy formula. Then I'm gonna go in, I just have the mini, but this is the KVD Lolita. This is the original formula. I don't remember what it's called now. They changed the name. But we're gonna put that in the middle. And we're gonna go over that flat line up to the edge, but not all the way over the lip liner. That way we still get that brown taupey outline. So that's what that looks like before it dries down. I'm gonna let everything dry. I'm gonna go change, and then I'm gonna set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter, and then we'll see the finished look. All right, I'm back, and this is the completed look. Altogether, I think everything looks really good. I'm glad I went with a lighter shadow because for the shimmer, because the pink really does reflect in the light and brighten up this look so it's not quite so vampy. And then I have just like a tan taupey nude bodysuit on and gray and black flannel, and then gold jewelry with silver jewelry because my rings are mixed metal as well, so I just always do that in my accessories, and then a bunch of silver bracelets. So nice and easy, and I really like this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.